Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Michael, the one, the only, the Iron Horse Historian, on the second edition of Subscriber Choice Summer, and thanks to I Love BEN Trains, we'll be talking about the Milwaukee Road S-3. In World War II, freight traffic on the Milwaukee Road was at an all-time high. In 1943, in order to meet said freight demand, the railroad contracted ALCO to build what would be the last batch of S-type Northerns, which would be known as S-3s, which were numbered 260 to 269. In terms of design, the S-3 would take design cues from a frame used by the Rock Island, a boiler designed by the Delaware and Hudson, and a tender used by Union Pacific. Like all of its northern brethren, the S-3 ran on a 484 wheelbase. This meant it had 4 wheels under the smoke box, the front of the engine, 8 74-inch driving wheels under the boiler, and 4 wheels under the firebox, the back of the engine. On the inside, they had a boiler pressure of 250 psi, a firebox of just over 505 square feet, and a superheating surface of 4,478 square feet. They had a top speed of 100 miles per hour, a tractive effort of 62,119 pounds, a weight of 460,000 pounds, and a length of 95 feet, 54 inches. For the whistle, they came built with a Hancock 3-chime steam whistle. However, number 261 would later be replaced with a Santa Fe 6-chime, which was used on the Santa Fe's 2900 484. While many railroads such as the Southern Pacific, the Santa Fe, and the Norfolk and Western ran Northern-type steam locomotives, the Milwaukee Road were the only railroad to operate the S-3 Northern. Not as powerful as the previous S-2, the S-3s were more efficient thanks to improvements such as roller bearings. However, the S-3 had a rather short 10-year operating career. After World War II ended, the Milwaukee Road began to rapidly replace its steam fleet, including its relatively new S-3s with diesels. Of the 10 built, 8 were cut up and only 2 survived into preservation. The 2 survivors include number 265 at the Illinois Railway Museum in Union, Illinois, and the most well-known, number 261. Number 261 was originally donated to the National Railroad Museum in Green Bay, Wisconsin as their first museum piece and remained on museum grounds for 20 years till North Star Rail leased it. It was moved to Minneapolis, Minnesota for a full restoration and will be fired up in 1993 and has been in operation for almost 30 years hence. In May of 2010, she was purchased from the National Railroad Museum for $225,000 and has been the property of the Friends of the 261 ever since. In 2021, Steve Sandberg began to consider converting 261 into an oil burner and even met with Ed Dickens, the senior manager for Union Pacific's Heritage Operations, whose team converted 4014 into an oil burner. As of the making of this video, the project has been finished for almost a year and the 261 has been back in action ever since October of 2021.